Okay, so let's just, for more perspective on this story, let's just go across to Mr. Sharat Pradhan. He is a senior journalist who is joining us from Lucknow. Mr. Pradhan, if I could come to you, sir, you know, you have seen this entire drama being played out since morning. Now, this letter is a very scathing letter as far as Shivpal Yadav is concerned. He has accused his own brother of conspiring with criminal elements to tarnish the image of the party, also to tarnish the image of the government. Now, what is the next move that you see from the Akhilesh Yadav camp?
Well, as far as this letter is concerned, there was always a cold war going on between Ram Gopal Yadav and Shivpal. Because and that is the reason, you know, right from day one when Akhilesh was appointed, Ram Gopal Yadav, who's basically the backroom boy and who's about 10 years older to Shivpal, he caught on to Akhilesh, and he always gave him the impression that he was his supporter. And Akhilesh needed someone because Shivpal was always anti-Akhilesh from day one when the moment he was appointed as chief minister. So, you know how these things in today when the situation has come to such a pass where the party is on the verge of a split, this was bound to happen one day, and Ram Gopal was seen as the softest target. This is, of course, Mulayam's decision. The letter has been written by Shivpal, but it is Mulayam's decision has been conveyed to him. And Mulayam decided to, you know, this is the best way. Mulayam apparently is still trying to see that the party remains intact. So that's the reason, if action taken against Ram Gopal is bound to invite a demand from Akhilesh for expulsion of Amar Singh.
Yes.
Now, Ram Gopal is again opposed to Amar Singh, and Amar Singh doesn't like him. And Amar Singh is the man who is seen as the main culprit behind this whole drama.
Okay.
Because soon after Amar Singh staged a comeback in the Samajwadi Party after a 6-year-long expulsion.
Yes.
He is the one who had apparently also led Shivpal to, you know, given him this impression that he would be able to get him the chief minister's job if he is back in the party.
Okay.
And Shivpal moved heaven and earth to get Amar Singh back into the party.
You know,
so that kind of a deal, they say, was struck between the two, and thereafter it was Shivpal whose ambition to become chief minister was naturally was being played up by Amar Singh.
Yes.
Played up on that.
So very important
and still
point.
It is said that Amar Singh is the guy who is still masterminding everything that is happening in Lucknow. He is not sitting in Lucknow.
So the picture that you are painting as of now, Mr. Pradhan, the picture that you are painting as of now, it seems that Amar Singh is, if he holds that sort of a sway over Mulayam Singh Yadav, that he is the main cause behind this rift, then of course there will be a worry as far as Akhilesh Yadav camp is concerned. Let me now bring in for the first comments Mr. Tom Vadakan of the Congress party. As an opposition party in Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Vadakan, how do you see these developments also in terms of the advantages that an opposition party which will be competing in the 2017 elections against the Samajwadi Party, do you believe that the Congress would be able to draw?
Well, Ankit, let me be very candid. We as a party believe that every party that we face has an ideology and is there to serve the people of Uttar Pradesh. Now, we do not rejoice that there is a problem there. Our position is very clear. We do not make comments on the political parties' problems. They do have problems, but we believe that they will be able to cement it. I heard your political editors say that Mr. Mulayam Singh is the only person who can pull it through. Be what it may, this is an evolving situation. I mean, the irony of it is Amar Singh ji was removed from the party, expelled for 6 years, he's back.
Yes.
And now you have Ram Gopal ji going into exile. So this has been a ding-dong situation. It's nothing that has come as a surprise. But we as a political party would maintain, we'll wait and watch. Yes, our concerns will be when the people of Uttar Pradesh suffer.
Yes.
It is the right of the chief minister to remove ministers, add ministers. But we are waiting very closely. As long as the people of Uttar Pradesh are not affected, we will closely watch the situation and let democracy be the victor in this whole battle.
Absolutely. But when the ruling party and the first family of the ruling party is engaged with so much, tit for tat in this political chess, of course, the governance somewhere seems to be taking a backstage. I'll come back to that with you, Mr. Varakan. But let me also bring in Jeeval Narasimha Rao of the BJP, who's joining us on the broadcast. Sir, the allegations right now from the Samajwadi Party, particularly Shivpal Yadav, is that it is the BJP who is orchestrating this with Ram Gopal Yadav. In his letter also that he has written to Ram Gopal Yadav, he has said that you have conspired with the communal forces to bring down the Samajwadi Party's image. Where does the BJP stand, and what would you like to say to these allegations that it is Ram Gopal plus BJP which is creating trouble as far as the Samajwadi Party is concerned?
Ankit, even the other so-called other faction, the beta faction, also had made similar allegations against the other faction, saying they are friendly towards the BJP, or they are doing it in coalition with the BJP. You see, when a party and a family goes through the levels of turmoil that you have seen, they are likely to be mentally affected, and they are likely to have some bouts of hallucination. So it is either a psychological problem that has affected the shocked members of the family from both sides of the spectrum, or it's a case of not wanting to really accuse each other in the party, because the son seems to suggest that he has great reverence for the father, but he is doing everything to backstab Mulayam Singh Yadav. And the father camp doesn't have any problem with Akhilesh Yadav. They want to target Ram Gopal Yadav. So they want to show there is somebody, some enemy outside, but rivals outside creating this trouble, and they don't want to own up their own internal fight. So this is also a sign of both a political and a psychological problem. I think that possibly only a psychiatrist can help them. This is also a height of stupidity and a height of
all right, I'll just come back to you, sir. Abu Azmi of the Samajwadi Party is speaking right now. Let's hear what the leader of the Samajwadi Party is saying, and then you're coming back.
कितनी खराब है, मैं दुआ करता हूँ ऊपर वाले से कि मैं मरूं नहीं उस वक्त तक जब तक मैं समाजवादी को बर्बाद नहीं कर लूं। ये स्टेटमेंट है, ये मैं नहीं, ये मेरे नेताजी को ही मालूम है। और जिनकी वजह से राज बब्बर, जो मुलायम सिंह यादव जी के इशारे पर भागने वाला आदमी था, पार्टी से निकाल दिया गया। आजम खान, उनकी वजह से निकाल दिए गए। बेनी प्रसाद वर्मा पार्टी छोड़ के चले गए। जनेश्वर मिश्रा जी नाराज थे, मोहन सिंह जी के ऊपर नाराज थे, और रमाकांत यादव, भालचंद यादव, बलेश्वर यादव, अशोक सिंह, न जाने कितने नाम है जो श्री अमर सिंह जी की वजह से पार्टी छोड़े और गए। और अमर सिंह जी एक एमएलए जिता नहीं सकते, और इसका नेताजी उनको इतना कर रहे हैं। मैं नेताजी से कहूंगा कि नेताजी एक तरफ बेटा है, एक तरफ भाई है, जो आपकी एक आवाज पर अगर पैर में चप्पल नहीं है तो चप्पल पहनने का भी इंतजार नहीं करते थे, भागते थे आपके नाम पर। नेताजी प्लीज, मैं आपसे हाथ जोड़ के रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि आप एक बार जरा सोचिए, और अगर एक आदमी की वजह से पार्टी खराब हो रही है तो आप पार्टी से ऐसे आदमी को निकालिए जिस आदमी ने पार्टी को बर्बाद किया है। मैं भी पार्टी का एक व्यक्ति हूं, मैं भी पार्टी में काम करता हूं आपके साथ, आपके लिए जान देने को हम लोग तैयार हैं, परंतु आप पता नहीं क्यों आप किसी की बात नहीं सुन रहे हैं। आप सुनिए, अखिलेश की क्या हैसियत है, राम गोपाल भाई क्या है, सब आपके साथ खड़े रहेंगे, कोई आपके सामने किसी की बोलने की हिम्मत नहीं। परंतु आप जो है आप पता लगा लीजिए पूरे उत्तर प्रदेश में, पूरे देश में जहां जहां पार्टी है कि जनता क्या, आपके वर्कर क्या चाहते हैं, उस पर कार्रवाई कर दीजिए, आप मामला खत्म हो जाएगा।
शिवपाल यादव पर क्या पूरे खेल का खलनायक और मामले की जड़ अमर सिंह ही है, ये आपका कहना है?
नहीं, बिल्कुल वही तो है, और कौन है? जब सब कह रहे हैं, और राम गोपाल जी का अपमान हुआ, अखिलेश जी कह रहे हैं, सारे लोग ये कह रहे हैं, तो मैंने एक दर्जन नाम गिनाया जो एमपी रह चुके, मिनिस्टर रह चुके, पार्टी की जड़ थे, वो सब इससे नाराज थे, तो फिर ऐसे आदमी को क्यों नेताजी ने ले लिया? और नेताजी को उसको निकाल देना चाहिए।
बैठक है, आपको क्या लगता है बैठक में?
नहीं, बैठक में नेताजी जो कहेंगे वही होगा, नेताजी के आगे किसी की हैसियत नहीं जा सकती।
Okay, so we are just cutting from there, and we are taking you straight to Lucknow, where Samajwadi Party chief Mulayam Singh Yadav, these are the first visuals he's coming out of his residence. Whether he's going to speak to the media or not, we as of now don't know. Okay, so there are people who are trying to speak to him. It looks like he is going to speak. This is the first time Mulayam Singh Yadav, Samajwadi Party chief. Okay, looks like he's going to speak. Tomorrow is a big meeting. There was a meeting today itself. Let's just quickly listen into what Mulayam Singh Yadav is saying.
आज हम नहीं बोलेंगे, कल बोलेंगे, बुलाएंगे आपको। कल आपको सादर निमंत्रण है, आइए पार्टी ऑफ से बोलूंगा।
क्या आपको लगता है सब ठीक हो जाएगा नेताजी?
मेरे कल पूछ लेता जो पूछना हो।
आज जो पूछना होगा बोल।
All right, Mulayam Singh Yadav made this first appearance since the morning. In fact, since this entire drama is being played out, he came out, waved to his supporters, told the media that he is going to speak tomorrow, not going to speak today. Tomorrow, a very crucial meeting at 10 a.m. at the Samajwadi Party office. Sharad Pradhan, political analyst, senior journalist from Uttar Pradesh, is with us. Also, Tom Bracken and Jeeval Narasimha, respectively from the Congress and the BJP. Mr. Pradhan, Mulayam Singh Yadav coming out there, just waving to his supporters. What is the kind of message do you believe Mulayam Singh Yadav has sent out by sacking Ram Gopal Yadav in response to what Akhilesh did?
No, well, that is a message to balance out what the action that Akhilesh has taken against Shivpal and his three ministers, who were close to Shivpal Yadav. You know, mind you, all this action that Akhilesh has taken is against people who are close to Shivpal Yadav, not against Mulayam. And likewise, as I said earlier, that Mulayam has taken action against others, not anybody, not directly against Akhilesh. So Ram Gopal, being known to be very close to Akhilesh and being his friend, philosopher, guide, action against him is a kind of snub to Akhilesh, and to tell him that, okay, if you've removed the uncle, I have taken action against your uncle, the other uncle who is close to you.
Yeah.
So it is a kind of balancing act that Mulayam continues to be playing all along, and how does he do it now is a very crucial thing, because now Akhilesh is bound to ask for Amar Singh's scalp. He's been demanding it. Party workers today outside the Chief Minister's residence, they burnt Amar Singh's posters.
Yes.
Sorry, Amar Singh's posters. And a huge demand was continuously, people raised slogans against Amar Singh.
Absolutely.
He was called a dalal and whatnot. So now if Amar Singh is thrown out, maybe there is a way out to keep the party intact.
Okay, let me just quickly bring in Javed Ansari, executive editor, who is in Lucknow. Javed, just carrying on from this conversation that Mr. Pradhan, in fact, the point that he was making, that it now seems there needs to be some action against Amar Singh if Mulayam Singh Yadav wants to resolve the current crisis and wants to keep his flock together. What are you picking up? A crucial meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Yes, indeed. And just a while ago, Mulayam Singh Yadav came out of his residence. He walked out. The media was asked to come to the gate, but he said very little. He says, today I'm not going to say anything, but all your queries will be answered tomorrow when I speak. So Mulayam Singh Yadav, not willing to let anything, Mulayam Singh Yadav keeping his cards very close to the chest, not giving anything away. But like I've been saying all along, Ankit, it will be a tough call for Mulayam Singh, and from whatever little I know of Mulayam Singh, he doesn't usually succumb to pressure. He would not really want to succumb to pressure, and therefore I'd be very surprised if he takes some action against Amar Singh at this stage.
Right, of course, so many Yadavs in the picture today for the entire nation to see. I am just slipping into a very short break. When we come back, we'll go to our political guests from both the Congress and the BJP and try and understand how this changing dynamics as far as the Samajwadi Party is concerned is going to affect the 2017 elections in Uttar Pradesh. Feud within the Samajwadi Party. Let me bring in Jeeval Narasimha of the BJP. As Mr. Rao, as as you were answering in the last question, accusations have been on the BJP. But very quickly and if I may ask you a pointed question, if Ram Gopal Yadav tomorrow wants to join the BJP, are you open to that? We have seen that a lot of people from various other parties are now joining the BJP, be it the Congress or others. And also, if you may add, apart from that question, are you a little bit worried that this feud in the Samajwadi Party may consolidate the minority vote in favor of the BSP, possibly taking it away from you in the elections?
I think all these theories people had trotted out even during Lok Sabha polls. But the reality is, let me give you a few analytical points. Number one, first, SP has a very thin base vote. In 2012 assembly elections, when they swept to power, winning 224 seats, they polled only 29% votes. At the peak of popularity of Mulayam Singh Yadav and Akhilesh Yadav, they got 29%. You can understand how vulnerable that party is. In 2014 Lok Sabha polls, that vote got reduced to 22%. So this is nothing but a bogey. When people say Akhilesh Yadav has an appeal, he can get votes. No, it's nothing but a caste party. When a caste party splits, if at all it does, this caste vote will get split between the two groups or will migrate to the BJP. A large section of the Yadav vote.
No, but what about those who are saying? What about those who are saying that the minority vote may now then consolidate in favor of the BSP?
I'll answer that. No, the third, no. I think minority vote, even if it consolidates in favor of 2014 Lok Sabha polls, I think everyone knew that BJP was forming the government at the center. All the polls, including your own, had shown NDA coming to power at the center, with Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi at the helm. What did it do? I think this is a misnomer. This is a bogey that a lot of opponents of BJP, both in media and politics, want to simply use it to somehow try and make some television points.
So very quickly, within 10 seconds, if Ram Gopal Yadav wants to come to BJP, will you take him in the party or not? Sir, pointed answer. 10 seconds.
I'll give you a very pointed answer. We are not, we think SP has such a bad image, and taking anybody from Samajwadi Party, and that too prominent leaders at the helm of the party, is they are saddled with incumbency. We do not want to take this baggage of the Samajwadi Party.
Well, many accuse Amar Singh of engineering this Samajwadi feud. The rift has been caused by multiplicity of factors, including controversial political alliance as well as Akhilesh's feelings of being overshadowed by powerful relatives. Here are three main causes which sparked off the Yadav clan wars.
Election season is approaching. Every party in UP is vying to secure power in India's largest state. But with just a few months to go for the polls, the ruling party is battling an internal power struggle. Differences are growing. The party has been divided into two camps. And the tussle has escalated from subtle maneuvers to all-out attacks. The implosion wasn't sparked off by a single event, but was a build-up of multiple factors. Many feel Amar Singh's return acted as a catalyst. Mulayam's decision to re-induct Amar Singh into the party and then even nominate him to the Rajya Sabha did not go down well with many members of the top brass. While Azam Khan and Ram Gopal opposed his return, Shivpal supported Amar Singh. CM Akhilesh has regularly referred to him as the outsider, engineering the feud. But what really made the tussle public was the face-off over SP's merger with gangster Mukhtar Ansari's Qawmi Ekta Dal. The tug-of-war over the alliance lasted for months. Akhilesh foiled the merger once in an attempt to project a clean governance image. But Uncle Shivpal eventually won out. What has always irked Akhilesh is the prevailing impression that despite being the CM, he is not the only man holding the reins in UP. His father Mulayam, Uncle Shivpal and Ram Gopal and party old guard Azam Khan are believed to call the shots from the shadows. Is Akhilesh's unexpected rebellion his way to show who's boss? or have the differences become irreconcilable with the only way out being a split? Bureau Report, India Today.
Let me just continue with the discussion that we were having with our guest, Tom Varakan, of course, is from the Congress Party. Also joining us is Mr. Din Bhadoria of the BSP, another stakeholder as far as the Uttar Pradesh politics is concerned. Javed Ansari is also live with us. Mr. Varakan, in case of the split that many people are now talking about between in the Samajwadi Party, if Akhilesh Yadav, goes out, forms his own party, what, according to you, would your party's, best move be? Siding with Akhilesh Yadav or staying with your old friend Mulayam Singh Yadav?
Ankit, you're asking a very a question that perhaps needs time to be answered. And let me be very candid to you. Our position of the party is not based on who wins or who loses. Our battle is ideological. Now, let me show you a window of an opportunity in still getting the unity, because I believe what Javed said long back, that it is only Mulayam Singh ji who can work out that magic of getting all the team together. Mr. Ram Gopal, while moving out after being thrown out of the party, says, Mulayam Singh ji is my mentor. Now this, I think, is a window of opportunity.
Okay.
I also see the meeting tomorrow to be not attended by Ram Gopal and not attended by Amar Singh, indicates something. So let's wait before running into conclusion. I extremely believe what Javed is saying has some very strong meaning, and I think there's a message going out. Finally, it'll be Mulayam Singh ji who takes a call and brings both the factions together. To say that A will gain, B will gain, we heard the statistics from the BJP, how everything is moving towards them. Now, these kind of statistics have always been put out.
Absolutely.
We believe that final reckoning will be in the unity and the victory of democracy.
Okay, 2014, of course, was different. 2017 would be different as well. Let me just get Mr. Bhadoria for his first comments on the show. Mr. Bhadoria, you are, of course, one of the leading players as far as the politics of Uttar Pradesh is concerned. How do you and your party sees this entire drama, family drama that is being played out in the Samajwadi Party?
Let me put this in perspective in the light and context of which this debate is taking place in Uttar Pradesh. In UP, when Akhilesh Yadav became the Chief Minister 4.5 years back, Mulayam Singh had expressed hope that he would be able to govern. But he himself started after 2-3 months saying that he has failed to govern, and we saw in Uttar Pradesh the Muzaffarnagar riots, we saw Dadri lynching, we saw Bulandshahr gang rapes, we saw Mathura Kand where the SP was shot at blank, the SHO was shot and killed, and this happened in all districts of Uttar Pradesh. And Mulayam Singh himself every month, every few months started giving statements where he said that Akhilesh Yadav has failed to govern. Now, having said that, I want to know, Ram Gopal is saying that he was meeting with the BJP leaders with Mulayam Singh Yadav. Now he is trying to forge an alliance, and everybody knows in the country as well as in UP that when the elections were taking place in Bihar, it was Mulayam Singh who broke that grand alliance in order to see that BJP wins. Now if that is the approach of some of the political parties, let that be so. But as far as BSP is concerned, we know the people of UP understand, and Ben Mayawati ji had said 4.5 years back when Akhilesh became the Chief Minister that people of Uttar Pradesh would repent that they have elected a party and a leader who will not be able to govern and who will not be able to solve the problems of Uttar Pradesh, and that is what UP has witnessed, and that is why they will be shown the door this time along with others who try and align with this political party.
Let me just, try and get Javed if he is with us. Okay, Javed, you heard how the political parties, of course, are taking their time as far as their reactions are concerned, and which way would it go? All is hinged on the meeting tomorrow. Do you still see what sort of a solution can possibly Mulayam Singh offer? Remember, this is not the first time this feud is being played in public. It was just a month back. The same sort of a situation prevailed. Mulayam Singh was able to keep the flock together, but that doesn't seem is the final solution. So what, according to you, could be a formula that the Samajwadi Party chief can offer to keep his flock together?
Well, so far Mulayam Singh and his supporters are keeping their cards very close to their chest. They've already taken a strong decision, which is in expelling Professor Ram Gopal Yadav from the party. Now the onus is on the Akhilesh camp on how they react, what they do. Mulayam Singh Yadav came out a while ago and spoke to us. He didn't say anything. He says, just wait for tomorrow. I will say what I have to say, and there will be lots that I will say when I address my party MLAs, MPs, MLCs. So everything will hinge on Mulayam Singh Yadav and what he has to say. As far as the million-dollar question on what will happen to Amar Singh, from years of covering Mulayam Singh Yadav, if past experience is anything to go by, I'd be very surprised if he takes any action against Amar Singh. The last time this demand was raised, exactly a month ago, he told the party faithful, he's been a friend through my days, good and bad, and I'm not amongst those who gives up on friends. So he's unlikely. I'd be very surprised if he gives up on Amar Singh. He will not cede ground. He doesn't react to pressure. He doesn't want to be seen as conceding ground under pressure from his son and from others in the party. So therefore, don't be too surprised if there's no action against Amar Singh.
Okay, Mr. Shivpal, I have to go to Mr. Pradhan also, but a quick reaction from you of what you believe is the advantage or disadvantage for the BJP if Samajwadi Party splits or they decide to stay together.
No, Ankit, I'll comment on that. Before that, I think people of Uttar Pradesh, I think we'll have to really, let's be a little analytical. Let's not just get mired in only political dialogues or discussions all the time. People of Uttar Pradesh have seen the kind of Janata Dal politics of 70s, 80s and 90s. I think this infighting is reminiscent of the manner in which Janata Dal blew itself up in 1980, 91 and 98. So Mulayam Singh Yadav is also meeting here. There is a family dimension to it. Otherwise, people of Uttar Pradesh, which is the seat of Janata Dal politics, have really seen how these party cannot stay together.
Okay.
I think and you have seen on every occasion people have been unsparing. I think this kind of infighting is something people of Uttar Pradesh are not going to really put up with, whether they stay united or whether they go separately. They'll be punished severely in the elections. And I certainly see this party either together or separately is not going to figure anywhere in this election, in the forthcoming election, if they do not realize that the problem of Janata Dal splits and multiple splits in the past, I think they are heading the same destruction path.
You know, Mr. Pradhan, a lot of people today in Lucknow are talking about this entire drama being orchestrated by Mulayam Singh Yadav and Akhilesh Yadav to take out other key Yadavs as far as the entire, Yadav clan is concerned. Ram Gopal Yadav is out. Shivpal Yadav has been, more or less reduced to rally around Mulayam Singh Yadav. It gives complete control, even if some sort of a solution is found, to Akhilesh Yadav, both as the face of the Samajwadi Party and, of course, the next chief ministerial face of Uttar Pradesh.
Well, that could have been done even without this kind of action. I don't think all the drama has been staged so or it could be so well orchestrated. No, part of it could be orchestrated. That what I'm referring to as the understanding between the father and son. But what is happening between the uncles and Akhilesh, and between Shivpal and Akhilesh, or between Ram Gopal and Akhilesh, I don't think that is orchestrated. But certainly they are aware what for instance, tomorrow when the scene looks clear and the picture looks clearer, as Mulayam Singh says, I think there is going to be a meeting tonight between the father and son. Mind you, they both stay in the same compound. There is a separate house now in which Akhilesh has shifted, but it continues to be without a boundary wall in between. And earlier he was sleeping in Mulayam Singh's house only until a few days back when he moved into this new house. So mind you, there would be they could if Mulayam is ultimately wanting that the party should remain intact, he will have to take action against Amar Singh, or else there is going to be a split, and in which case Akhilesh is bound to be the bigger beneficiary, because there is no doubt that the larger chunk of the party is already gravitating towards Akhilesh if there is going to be a split, because ultimately it's going to be a split between Akhilesh and Shivpal followers. And that is where, and Akhilesh, from what we understand, was already well prepared for that. And because this is the time for him to prove his leadership. So far he has been chief minister without being a leader. So, and in which case, again, it will be his politics for the next election, not this one, because here I think he's already conceded defeat in the sense that the kind of situation that prevails in the Samajwadi Party, the divide that has taken place is bound to lead to a major drift of the Muslim vote. And without the Muslim vote, mind you, the Samajwadi Party has very little base vote. And as you rightly pointed out, the Muslim vote is bound to drift towards the BSP, which is going to be the greatest beneficiary.
I will get Mr. Bhadoria to respond to that. But before that, Mr. Varakan, as a party which is heading into a crucial election in 2017, of course, Congress must have, by now finalized its strategy. They must have got what they want to do as far as the elections are concerned in place. How does this, new drama as far as the Samajwadi Party is concerned changes or alters your political calculations in Uttar Pradesh? Whether a united Samajwadi Party works well for the Congress, or a split in the Samajwadi Party is something that the Congress possibly could gain from, sir?
Ankit, we don't make calculations based on damages to one party or the other. Tomorrow there is a quarrel between Amit Shah ji and Modi ji. Do you think we'll step in and sort the problem out? It's for them. It's an internal matter.
You won't sort the problem out, but you know that the political dimensions and arithmetic do change in situations like these.
But the political fallout...
Yeah, that is what I said. Situations like that may change in the Bharatiya Janata Party too. So, but let me be very candid with you that if a situation emerges which affects the people, we will intervene. But till such time, if they are able to sort out their problem, a free and fair election under them would be what we would expect, and we would put our best foot forward. We are not into fishing in troubled water. Our stakes are high, but our principles remain as clean as possible.
Jivel Narasimha Rao raising his fingers. A quick reaction before I go to Mr. Bhadoria.
I think the rift in the Samajwadi Party seems to have affected the balance even of the Congress spokespersons. Even they are indulging in hallucinations today. I think their party, their internal Congress doesn't actually figure in this election because we're wasting time, because Congress doesn't have a chance of winning any seats in Uttar Pradesh, and this is the worst election for Congress ever. They do not have even 5% vote. Your own poll has shown it. It's not my own assessment. I think your own India Today poll, Axis poll had shown that Congress doesn't figure anywhere in this election. So it doesn't really bother anybody whether Congress likes a SP united or a SP divided, because Congress and Rahul Gandhi do not matter in this election.
All right, we'll wait till the fat lady sings. Mr. Bhadoria, very quickly
for the
BSP,
Mr. Rao?
For the BSP, how do you see this panning out? Analysts also saying that the minority vote is something that you are going to gain majorly.
The people of UP are of the view that Bahan Mayawati ji, who gave a good law and order, good governance, no communal riots and all-round development, therefore the perception is that Bahan Mayawati ji, the best chief minister, your survey also tells, and with this split we will rise head above shoulders over all political parties, and Bahan Mayawati ji and BSP will come out with thumping numbers and be the chief minister 5th time.
All right. So whatever the result may be, one thing is very clear. Akhilesh Yadav is going to emerge, no matter what happens, as possibly the major beneficiary of this feud as far as the Samajwadi Party is concerned. As far as the opposition parties are, concerned, there is of advantage to them with one of the major player in the Uttar Pradesh politics going in for such an implosion. Thank you so much, Sharad Pradhan, Tom Vadakkan of the Congress, also Jeeval Asimara of the BJP, Mr. Sudhin Barodia of the BSP, and Executive Editor Javed Ansari for bringing us perspective on this big political story. Tomorrow would again be a big day as far as the Samajwadi Party is concerned. 10 a.m. is when that meeting, crucial meeting at Mulayam Singh Yadav has called at the party headquarters. Javed Ansari, of course, will bring us all the latest. Stay tuned for this very short break. We are coming back with our special coverage from Lucknow with Executive Editor Javed Ansari bringing you more perspective on this story.